fish keepers. Okay, today we are going to start a new project. As you can see from behind me, we have multiple new wooden racks. Now, why wooden? Because well, the racks that I had there have rusted out, and my wooden racks actually have lasted longer than my metal racks, so that's why I'm using wood from now on, unless it gets totally rained on. Anyway, going back, we will be going back to basics, or back to part of my roots, and we will be making a guppy rack system. The guppy tanks that I have chosen to use, let me show you here. These are length times width times height, 14 by 6 by 10. Now, if you multiply 14 by 6 by 10 divided by 231, then it's roughly around 3 point, I don't know, it's barely 4 gallons, 3.7 was it? I don't know, but it's barely 4 gallons now. Even for me, that is not enough space for guppies to grow out in. So that is why what we will be doing here with this setup is that we will be making a centralized sump system. Now let's just assume that, to be safe, each one of these tanks are 3.6 gallons. So since there are 10 here, if we centralize all of this into a common sump, then this will be 36 gallons total. Plus, we will have a sump that I will be putting somewhere underneath here. Don't mind the mess yet, because we just moved around a lot of stuff to install the racks, so everything is still a mess. Anyway, we'll be looking for a large sump to put underneath there, so all the water from the tanks will dump into the sump, and then there will be a pump down there to pump everything back up and drip across all of the tanks. So we're hoping that with the sump there in place, we will have something like 50 gallons. Don't mind this tank has mycorrhiza. It will be underneath here, not on this tank, underneath here. So in order to get this thing into motion, first we have to order the tanks, and this is the part where I want to shout out my aquarium builder, and long time aquarium builder, the one that I sent out all of my tanks here to be made. Well, not all, but around 90% of everything here is made by that guy, and he is Mr. Caleb. No, flash it here in the screen right here right now, so you can look him up if you are in Cebu City and you want aquariums built. Go ahead in Facebook and message this guy. This guy is top notch. He has excellent work ethic. I mean, I sent the order out to him, and on an afternoon, and then in 1 a.m. in the morning, I got a message from the guy telling me, "Sir, your order is done." Now that's work ethic, and that's reliability. So when you order your tanks, you order from him. Okay? Now, first step we need to do here is, I already started cleaning out the tanks. I use glass cleaner, this one, because we will be painting the tanks. But even before painting the tanks, we will need to drill out holes to each and every one of these tanks, so that is where it is going to drain out into the sump. So this is going to be a lot of work. Sit back and relax, maybe grab a snack, and let's start. Once again, we will be imploring the use of my drill. This is a high speed, one speed only, always on full diamond cutting bit, and this actually cuts out the glass fast and efficiently. So I have a video on this. If you want to know how I cut holes in aquariums, I'll put a link in the description. Go there and watch that. But it would be a good idea to, maybe finish this video first before you go and look at that video. Okay? We will be using a jig just so that the holes will be consistently in the same place, so that each of the tanks there will have, the holes will be in the same uniform location. Yes, boss. $900.
Adobo, sir. Madam, mag-accept mo, madam. Take out.
Oh. Doha ka 1/2 ang usay dine-in. Ang usay take out. Tiyan lang gada mo.
Oh, nagtiyak na kang tiyak. Ikaw mo, Ben. Ay, madam. Sinayin, sir. 1 kilo? 1 kilo to, sir. Inyo nga, sir.
Doha. Saway na tayo, di ba? Say hi!
2 hours later.
Well, it's raining. So I did manage already to drill out the holes for the 3 tanks that were left over from before I took the lunch. But it's not exactly good weather for painting. So we'll have to let this wait out a bit for better weather. Maybe later or maybe tomorrow.
The next day.
Hey guys, this is a demonstration of how this is gonna work. Looking closely. The pickup choke there is going to any tin food and poke and whatnot. And it's gonna climb up here and down back into the sump. Initially I didn't think this would not work with an elbow because I was worried that being close it would not work, but as you can see, the way we are going to be running this system is that we are not going to be running it on full tilt, and since the pipe has a lot of space, air can still escape here, so that's why even if I close this one section the water will still continue to flow. So it's not a problem at all. We can actually even use an elbow here because the pipe here is open. I don't know once we put it in a manifold and everything starts to get narrow, but anyway, I choose to use this just in case the pipe gets clogged, then the water can still drain out of the top. Yeah, so that's a demo of how this is going to work. We'll simulate this as water being pumped from the sump, distributed across all the 10 tanks, and filtered water will come in here and it will drain back down through this overflow and into the sump. So yeah, so that's basically how it's going to work in theory, but there's still a lot of work to be done, and I'm going to be working on the manifolds, and I think that's going to be for another video because this video is already going to be so long. So please like and subscribe. Make sure to hit the notification bell so you can see the progress. I'm planning to do a 3-part series, this being the first, the second with the system actually completed, and the third kind of like a follow-up after 1 month. So yeah, again, please like and subscribe. It would help me grow my channel.